From the outside, the house looks fine, but when you start to realize what's going on inside, they don't have a home anymore. They've got a reminder where a fire was. Plaster's falling off the ceiling. They can't afford to fix it, so the fire may be put out, but the remains of that fire are still a huge obstacle in their life.
Hi, ABC! We're the Stott Family from Lena, Illinois.
I'm Philip, the father.
I'm Joey, the mom.
I'm Kayla, I'm 18.
I'm Jonathan, I'm 16.
I'm Michael, I'm 15.
And welcome to our trailer!
Joey and Philip Stott made a decision to follow their dream of going green. They bought a 112-year-old house on a small organic farm. The house needed a lot of work, but Joey and Philip had big plans to turn it into their dream home.
We love the outdoors, we love the garden, and love animals, and we wanted to do it green.
I grew up near a farm back in Cambridge, England, so I grew up knowing about sheep.
We've been breeding Shetland sheep for 2 years now, and we started a local farmers market last year. We are able to sell our natural wool and our vegetables. Everything was going so good, and then our whole world just crashed down.
Joey had been feeling gradually more and more sick, and she just couldn't really get out of bed.
My lungs were full of immature white blood cells, so they did a bronchial biopsy and a bone marrow biopsy.
That's when they came back and dropped the bomb on us that it was leukemia, and pretty much said at that point that Joey had about a 20% chance to survive. The chemo attacked leukemia to bring it under control, but they knew because of what she had, it was a temporary fix.
Basically, they said, without a bone marrow transplant, I wouldn't have lasted, and they started searching for a donor. The chemo had destroyed my immune system, and then they found a donor, and they said it's a really good match. It's a miracle that there was somebody out there that would go through the process of donating bone marrow so I could survive.
The transplant saved her life, and Joey's cancer went into remission. But just as their dreams appeared to be back on track, disaster struck once again.
911, where's your emergency?
My house is about to burn down! Quick, come quick!
There were about 5 or 6 explosions in succession, just boom, 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 and the whole floor under me just shook.
And all of the electricity is just arcing off all of the walls.
The ancient wiring in the house short-circuited, and electrical outlets exploded, causing the house to catch on fire.
They put the fire out very quickly so that the house is still standing, but in doing so, they had to rip out several walls. They flooded the basement and the dining room.
After the fire, the house was unlivable. There was a lot of smoke damage, a lot of water damage, causing mold and mildew on the walls. And because of my cancer, it's extremely dangerous for me.
The insurance only covers what was damaged in the fire, and with the medical bills still lingering, they couldn't pay for the repairs.
We needed a place to stay, and the camper was our only home. So this is where we stay.
Yeah, this camper is approximately 240 square feet. Not much space.
We don't know how we're going to make the house livable for winter. We don't know how we could make a camper livable for the winters we have.
The fears at the moment of the mold growth in the wall, I worry for Joey a lot. Her new immune system seems to be much more sensitive to this kind of stuff than it was before.
We're at the end of our rope. We're overwhelmed. We want our kids to sleep at night. Oh, God, we need your help.
Wow.
Holy moly.
So, you guys might have guessed by now that Tom is the donor. And because of his bone marrow, Joey's alive today. But she's never met Tom. So what made you want to be a donor?
It's just something that has to be done in order to give back to, the community, to other people, to humanity.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is going to be a huge morning. I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah,
I
thank you.
cannot wait to not only surprise the family with the news about the house, but also the news of you. So we'll have you stay on the bus for a second because I want you to be a very big surprise, all right?
That would be great.
So guys, what do you say? Can we do this? All right, bring it in here, people. Are you with me?
Yeah, with you.
Well, then let's do it! You guys ready? All right, here we go. Good morning, Stott Family! Joey, Philip, Kayla,
Breathe it in, breathe it in.
We've got so many things planned for you this week. I can't wait for you to see them all. But the thing I'm most excited about right now is I want you to meet the person that actually donated the bone marrow to you. Tom?
Oh my God.
The man who saved your life is here right now.
Tom's my angel. And I was so happy my children could see the man that saved my life. And all I wanted to do was hug him and say thank you.
And so this is the house that you guys were living in before the fire, right?
Yeah.
So now, because of your health situation, you can't spend much time in here, can you?
No, I have to basically drug up before I can spend much time in here.
And why is that?
Mold, mildew.
Okay.
I have the immune system of a 5-year-old.
Wow, and so this is a home that you can't even really live in anymore.
No.
From the outside, the house looks fine, but when you start to realize what's going on inside, they don't have a home anymore. They've got a reminder where a fire was. Plaster's falling off the ceiling. There's holes in the walls, and then you've still got the electrical that started the fire, but they can't afford to fix it. So, the fire may be put out, but the remains of that fire are still a huge obstacle in their life. Now, what's in here?
This is our storage facility at the moment.
Why is it all in boxes?
We just got put in limbo for a while we try to figure out what we're going to do next.
So this is what limbo looks like right here.
Yep, pretty much.
Have fun, guys.
Bye, guys.
We'll see you in a week. Bye.
Vacation, guys. Oh my God.
It was just awesome to watch my house be pulled apart and fall down.
Man, this farm living's kind of fun.
Tell me what elements that we've incorporated into this house that are green.
We've got all kinds of green elements. You can see behind me back here the trenches. We have a geothermal system coming through there. It's a water system that's using the Earth's heat that will either cool or heat the house. We've got a windmill that's going to be right on the other side of that. We've got a water storage tank. We'll catch the rainwater. A lot of green items.
Oh, all right, let's go.
So my new friend Jonathan loves chemistry, and I really want to try and put something special in his bedroom, like a bed that floats. However, the elements, hydrogen, very dangerous, but helium, now that's safe.
Now, if I could just make his bed float like this, I'm on to a winner.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome, man. Help yourself. Bed, wooden frame, float, helium.
Raise the roof! Nice job, brother.
There you are, Todd. You know, you're the man of the hour being our chief electrician here because the Stouts lost their old house to an electrical fire. Everybody's looking to you to make sure you're doing stuff right.
Everything's going to be updated on this farm and just made very safe.
Hey, what happens if you touch, like, this wire and this wire together?
We can do it.
Well, then you guys know what to say. Say it with me. Here we go. Bus driver, move!
I've ever been as happy in my life until I was at that moment right there when that bus moved. We have struggled so hard with my cancer and that house fire. And the thought that I'll never have to sleep in that trailer again, it's a wonderful feeling. The new home is more than I've ever dreamed about. And it's so beautiful. It screamed, here's your future. and it is bright.
Oh my God! Look, honey, look at. Oh my God, this is so beautiful.
Attended to the table.
It's our sign.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That is so beautiful. I was speechless when I walked in that front door. It is the most beautiful home I've ever seen. The old house was so unsafe. After the fire, the conditions were unlivable. I feel like I can take a deep breath and feel comfortable. That's the greatest gift ever.
Oh my God. Oh. Oh.
Oh, the bed. This is so beautiful. Honey. Oh my God. Oh my God, that is awesome. This was the chute that was in the sheep barn.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
When we walked into the room, it was a wonderful surprise. It was what we'd always wanted before we were in the trailer. There really wasn't space for anything. There was absolutely no privacy. A new master bedroom. It was just a wonderful room. It was peaceful, it was quiet, it was somewhere we could be alone together and relax. And that's something we haven't had for quite some time.